you might think that the media world is just about having money. It's not just that. It's all about having connections. Hi Kazue fam, my name is Johnstan and today I'm going to talk about the benefits of becoming a K-pop idol trainee. As we have seen the reality series like 16, like the Produce series, we all know how tough being a K-pop idol trainee is. I know I have a number of you guys who want to be a K-pop idol trainee, but have you ever really thought about what are the benefits of being a K-pop idol trainee? So the disclaimer is that all of these is if you actually finish all of your time in your contract. Let's say if you had 3 to 5 years or 10 years, you have to actually finish all of them. This will be free. They will not actually ask you to make compensation or payment, so you actually have to fulfill your contracts. If not, you will actually have to pay for whatever that's supposed to be free for whatever points that we're going to talk about in the later points. So then I'm going to tell you guys 8 benefits of being a K-pop idol trainee. Do stay tuned for a special announcement at the end. So number 1, free dance, singing and rapping training. So as you are gonna be a dancer, rapper or a singer, you are gonna be trained in this kind of fields. So as you guys know, a dance or vocal class can be really expensive. So previously I go to a dance class and every class an hour is at least about like $15, and if you were to do like let's say 4 sessions of dance class, which is like 4 hours in a day, that's really $60. And can you imagine like having this like maybe thrice a week? That will be like $180, and then in a month that will be like $500. So that's just on dance class. Can you imagine like vocal classes that can range from about $70 to $100 per hour, and so on and so forth. So you will rake up to about maybe let's say $1,000 to $2,000 just on training on your vocals, dancing, modeling abilities, and I think that is really expensive. So you're gonna get all of that for free, and they're like trainers, past artists themselves, or they're like renowned trainers or choreographers that are teaching you how to actually you're getting the best of the best, and that is what you are spending your time at. So that is really very good for you, because if you have zero experience, I mean you will have a very steep learning curve, and you actually learn a lot, and that will actually help you grow in terms of your talents if you are gonna do this in the long time as a full-time job. So the second benefit is you're gonna learn different languages. So of course if you're not a Korean, you'll be learning Korean, but on top of that, as you guys know, most of the K-pop global market, they're actually gonna target like a few countries, especially in Asia. So definitely you'll learn basic Japanese and basic Chinese, and of course you need to know English. So you will have classes, language classes, to help you better your pronunciation, your writing, your reading, and to converse in a like scenario, especially when you go overseas. If you have like fan meetings of a different country, you will definitely cram like certain like words. So let's say if you go to Indonesia, you definitely learn the language there, and if you go to Thailand, you learn a little bit of Thai, so just that you can actually like greet the fans. So this is what they need to do before they actually go to another country which is not their native language. So the third point is you can actually meet like other K-pop idols or K-pop trainees that are in your company from other companies. So it's no brainer that why a lot of K-pop like armies, they want to go into BTS company, because they want to meet BTS. But I mean that might happen if you actually bump into them. Let's say for TXT, I'm pretty sure they have met BTS, and they might even have pointers from BTS, especially when like before their debut or before like they have a certain song evaluation or something like that. Because they were in the same company, they would have at least met each other. So you would actually meet idols if you are a K-pop idol trainee, because they might be mentoring you, they might be evaluating you, or they might even be helping you, or they might be even training together with you. So also, you might also meet other like K-pop idols where, let's say if you're in a company, if it doesn't work out well, they might break off and then go off into another company, and that trainee might eventually become popular. So let's say like from Songmi, she used to be from JYP, and then she was in Produce, and then she is now as a solo artist. So everyone from the Produce series know her, even though she was from JYP. So these are kind of like things that you never know you expect in your trainee life, especially when everyone's goal is to be a K-pop idol. They might become a K-pop idol somewhere else down the road, and they might be really famous. You have no idea why and how, and you might just bump into one of them like that. My fourth point is you will actually have very important connections. So I don't know about you guys, but you might think that the media world is just about having money. It's not just that. It's all about having connections, all about whether it be broadcasted on the radio, whether you have a show yourself, whether it be broadcasted on the TV. You need a lot of strings attached. You need to pull a lot of strings to get these kind of connections, to know directors, to know music producers, to know like even lyricists, composers, musicians, people that make your music, people that film your music video, and people that actually want to give a song to you so that you become viral or become famous. And also you need like costume designers, makeup artists, stuff like that. So you would know a lot of people if you're in the K-pop idol industry or K-pop idol trainee, because there'll be times where you'll be assigned to like pseudo units, or you'll be like semi-performing in a smaller crowd, or you might even star as a music video lead for people in your company. For example, like Psy, like you'll see like Hyuna starring in his MV. Like for people in P Nation, you'll see Dawn, like he will star in Jesse's music video, and vice versa. The company will actually make use of their talents and try to put them inside the music video, especially if you need like a certain like female lead or male lead, or maybe a collaboration, so that you will push the other trainees higher and get more exposure for them. The fifth point is you already have a fan base before you debut, so this will guarantee your success to a certain degree. Let's say for TXT, why are they so famous? I do know that they are very talented individuals, they're very amazing, they have great song, vocals and visuals, but you cannot really discredit them for the fact that they are under BTS company, Big Hit Entertainment, and that's one of the reasons why they were so famous and they were guaranteed to be famous, because this is literally BTS Kohai or BTS juniors. So you actually like there is a branding to them, which is BTS company's other male groups, and they must be as good as them. So that is why, for the very fact that people that like BTS would also stand TXT as well, because they're from the same company, and this will guarantee you a very good fan base without even you doing much, compared to another company that has literally no other popular groups and you have to start from the scratch. Okay, so the number 6 point is kind of controversial, but you can get free plastic surgery. Okay, you have no idea how much plastic surgery costs, but I can tell you roughly, like let's say if you were to actually do like a double eyelid surgery for an Asian, can cost easily 2,000 to 3,000 USD. And then maybe if you want to get rhinoplasty, to get your nose like higher, sharper, smaller, it can easily cost around 8,000 to 10,000 USD. So that is the cost that you're looking at if you were to get plastic surgery to enhance your visuals, so that you can be like a better, more appealing K-pop idol, and the company will actually pay you for free. So you actually get these perks, and also you can like do different parts of your body if you need liposuction to reduce the fats, to make your face slimmer, if you want to make your face like not so angular, reduce the bones and stuff like that, so that you can look more visually appealing. So these are the steps that some K-pop idols do, and the company will actually pay for all of this. So free surgeries. Point number 7, you will actually get free food and free stay and a free visa in Korea. So let's say for any other foreigners, you know that because you're not from Korea, you have no right to stay, and you actually get a visa from the company because they'll let you stay there, and then you'll actually like do your training and whatsoever, and every 2 to 3 years they'll renew the visa so that you can have a valid reason to stay in Korea. And especially for entertainment business, the government do like take a lot of like interest in the entertainment business, so they do know that they need more visas for foreigners. So on top of that, you get free stay. You'll be staying in a dormitory, although it's not like a mansion or whatsoever, but you do get a roof over your head. You're not going to be homeless, you're not going to be like like a hobo or something. So you do have a very safe environment for you to stay at, and then you do not need to worry about food, although the amount of food that you'll be eating is not much, but it's okay, you still have food, you won't starve, you have a roof, and then you have a visa, and you are not like a wandering like beggar. You have nowhere to stay, okay, in Korea. Okay, the 8th and the final most important point, okay, so that is you can become famous regardless if you debut or not. This is my own analogy, or this is my own thinking why people like that can be famous, because as a K-pop trainee, even if you didn't debut, you have very precious memories and precious experience that you can eventually talk about on YouTube. So a lot of people do that and they can become like a YouTuber, they talk about K-pop experience and idol training and hardships and something like what I do, but about the dark secrets or different things that people don't talk about in the K-pop industry because they are stuck with a contract. As a model or K-pop idol trainee experience, or as a YouTuber, this can also help you propel yourself in the media world because you can give a different insight of what it's like to be in the industry, but also like shed light to like different parts of like being a trainee or being like a K-pop idol, or how your company works without like actually getting sued. So here are 8 benefits of becoming a K-pop idol trainee. I hope I didn't count wrongly because I may have missed a point or two. So the special announcement, the second part of my judging for March is up. So do send your videos to Johnstan kpopaudition@hotmail.com. So the cutoff date this time around will be slightly earlier. So the cutoff date will actually be on Thursday night, which is tonight. So actually do send it now. I've already told you guys how to actually send your videos through my community tab on my YouTube channel. So do look at the instructions there. If not, you can also look at this post. So yes, I'm just here to remind you guys that the evaluation video, and I'll be churning out the video for next week, so do stay tuned for the video next week. All the best to you guys. So here's the lucky shout out winner from the last video. So to increase the chance of getting a shout out, to put this angel emoji, and this will help you increase the chance of getting a shout out for the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So if you have enjoyed this video, do give me a like and also comment down. So which one is your favorite benefit that you would like to have as a K-pop idol trainee? So remember to subscribe to me and on the notification bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. Hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!